Welcome to the Handyman Pros Radio Show, home improvement and maintenance tips from the pros.
Welcome to the Handyman Pros Radio Show Action Edition, where we feature an actionable tip that you can use today. And I'm here with my old buddy Larry. Larry, what have you been doing?
John, I've been stressing, I've got to tell you. So, a lot of work. But it's not the work. Yesterday I had like the perfect storm. This was like terrible. So I'm on this job. I'm getting a tandem load of 5s and 7s of rock, right? Basically gravel. And so I figure he can back the truck in and he can dump it on this kind of the edge of the driveway. And at 9:30 in the morning, I get the phone call and the picture of I've covered up half the driveway, and we're not sure if the cars can get out of the driveway. And I'm on another job at this point. That job ran way long. In fact, it's still not done. And then I'm leaving that job, and I go to call my old buddy John and check in and make sure that the Handyman Pros Radio Show job is going to go on in the morning, and we're going to get some great recording going on. And what happens? What to my wondering eyes should appear? That's right. Absolutely nothing. My flipping phone did not work. It was dead on arrival. So I was stressing. So anyway, everything happens for a reason. It got all fixed. Even my phone got fixed. Thank God to some magic wizardry. It got fixed. But with that said, my good old buddy John said, hey, I've got a way for you to save some money. And that is...
Well, we have done this, Larry, on another job.
Yes.
And, I did it at, here at the house. And that is these return, on your HVAC system, the return grates, especially the return grates, they get a lot of moisture and things moving past them and a lot of dust and dirt. And it's just disgusting,
Yes,
and,
it is.
And they also start to rust, or they all get cruddy. So I was at the store, and these things are, the bigger ones and things can be up to like $18, $20, $25.
Yeah, they're pretty expensive. They're pretty
expensive, and I'm like, I reached over and I bought a can of white Rust-Oleum paint. I just took those grates off, 4 screws. I brushed them down, outside, threw them on a piece of cardboard.
Wire brush?
And yeah, wire brushed them down and, just got all that rust off of there and all the dirt and everything, washed them down, and just resprayed them. And they're like brand new, right back, screwed them right back in. And I was done in no time. And they look fantastic.
Yeah.
And I saved myself
time, money, and aggravation, John. You saved yourself time, money, and aggravation.
I did, Larry. But, the money that I was looking at the things and they were like $20. I was like, well, if I had to buy like 3 or 4, now you're talking about, $100.
Yeah, $100 for something
those things. And I'm like, no, I just go over here and buy, this.
Here's a $7 can of paint.
Right, and I'm done.
And a little bit of time. And it's funny that you say that too, because it actually really is. It really is a very, very simple DIY project. It's a couple of screws, maybe 4 screws on a big one. It's 4 screws, right? Yeah. You take it off and just take and hose it off or get it, clean it off, clean the dirt off of it. Take the wire brush if there's any rust on it, take it off. It's really, really simple and spray it up. And it does. It looks like $1 million. It literally is a refresh for the room, and it costs you a little bit of time. I mean, it's just a little bit of time. It's, and
well, you would have, to replace them, you have to take them off anyways.
Yeah, you have to. Well, know what? Good point. They have to come off anyway.
Yeah, so it's like, hey, no big deal. And it's the one thing that that I just hate to when I look around the house and I see these dirty old things, and I'm like, I got to fix that up, and then you just can't get them clean anymore because they rust.
And they get
the whole thing. So I hope everybody out there, if you're thinking about doing something that's that takes not a whole lot of time, but save yourself some money, clean up those things. Go for it.
Clean it up, make it look good. Don't forget to join our Facebook group. That's at Handyman Pros. Join in the conversation. Leave some good stuff out there. We're getting some good stuff on our Facebook page.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, we really are. And if you have any questions, you can send us an email, questions@handymanprosradioshow.com, or you can leave it on the Facebook page as well. Just leave a question. And if we don't answer it, one of our other members will. But we love to answer the questions that you all have. So you also can go to our homepage. That's handymanprosradioshow.com. You can leave us a voice message there. And we do have occasionally, we're out there on Twitter as well, and that's at Handyman Radio. We want to thank you for listening. We will see you next week on the Handyman Pros Radio Show.